the World Series got to be over, right? It's late October. It's the 28th. What? It's just starting? Oh, Dodgers, Yankees, huh? What? Phillies. What? So Kevin Blanch, the ultimate broken fucking record. And oh, Izzy, Ricardo Iki on Balco. She won't say anything. Yes, she got a second chance, which I find extremely disturbing. I want people to understand, when I was in the bone marrow transplant dying, I made a promise, not to God, to myself, that I would fight every single day if I was given another chance. I would never stop on this. I promised Annika, I promised my dad, I promised these guys. So one of the USS Reagan sailors was in the bone marrow transplant center with me early in 2012. He passed away. So this coat is so historic, and I want to say this to everybody covered up this nightmare, the USS Reagan, the judges, the lawyers. You know, we had a chance. I want to say everybody who covered that up, and all those sailors that are dead, and you're responsible, no accountability. You got your fucking merit badge. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to send this to some people I know inside the Navy. You know, it's been a while since I did anything for the USS Reagan. Well, I tried my ass off. Nobody tried harder than I did to help those guys. Nobody. I'm going to send this to them. This is the highest ranking officer, woman, officer on the ship. It's her coat. There's patches on this coat that are worth thousands of dollars. Single patches. If the Navy had any balls, well, I shouldn't say balls. If they had any integrity whatsoever, which obviously we know they don't, how about them trying to pin that nightmare, burning that ship down on that young guy? You see, he got found not guilty. He didn't do that. They did that. If the Navy had any integrity, which they obviously don't, they would reach out to Kevin Blanch. Say, hey, that coat belongs in a museum, which it does. Here's $1 million donation to your cause. But they won't, because they're not Operation Friendship. They're Operation Imperialism. So, same as the Kakaiki. I mean, how can you survive this brutal disease, you know, and then not even, well, I get it, she's in Japan. An Olympic swimmer who follows along mailed me this today. I wonder how these kids are all doing. Getting old, ain't it? 2008, 9. I know I'm a fucking broken record. That sign has been all over the world, and I mean, you name it. I found that up the old elementary school. People were walking across it. Same with the Utah state flag. This is how much? $1. It's disgraceful. It's way past fucking disgraceful. I'm sure the military will do a flyover. And here's what I want to say to fucking baseball. Oh, you forgot your binoculars. It is the Astros in the series. Where's your binoculars? Remember these kids? Cheaters never prosper. Cheaters never prosper. Everybody'd sing. Who knew when we grew up? Cheaters always prosper. Cheaters always prosper. So let's get the first pitch out. Are they going to be unbeatable, those Astros? Probably. they're going to be awful tough, I think. The sweep, I don't know, it's possible. Depends how bad. If Angel Hernandez, and remember that series with Kenny Lofton when he got traded to the Braves? First, the Braves cheated against that '95 team. How come Kenny Lofton's not in the Hall of Fame? Blows my fucking mind. Well, how come there's not a statue of Ted Williams? The ghost of Ted Williams kicked your San Diego Padres' asses. Remember that? Lofton standing there, one of the best eyes in the history of the baseball up here. He's like, they cheat so fucking bad in '95. I mean, for that era. Balco, it's disgusting. See ya in San Francisco next year, the big surreal. Speaking of the Reagan, I remember being at a San Francisco Giants, walking the coast, and I went to a Giants game, and a woman spotted me at the Giants game. I'd stand out there by the glove. Remember when I run into McCovey? There's a video. McCovey Cove Dave. Remember him, the guy with the ball? Remember when I run into him out of nowhere in the big giant 100-foot waves? We're hitting Monterey, and he was diving for golf balls at the grotesque fucking Poisoners, the golf course on the point. I'm standing there, and she walks up. She's Kevin Blanch. She comes up to me, hugs me. Thank you for everything you've done for the USS Reagan. You know, I remember when Danielle Valentine's mom and dad called me, you know, and out of nowhere. We tried, right? We tried. I should say, what, all three of us? All five of us? The rest of you, you lawyers, you lobbyists, you nuclear fucking scumbags. There's stop. Remember when I'm walking along in La Jolla? Jehovah's Witness guy. It's online. Whistles at me, yells at, "Come here, Kevin Blanch. I saw, I've been watching you. I knew you was walking this way today. I want to talk to you." My neighbor was on the USS Reagan, died of leukemia. That's happened to me so many fucking times. You wouldn't believe it. I tried. You know, they nuked my dad to death in the TSA. You know, I tried to support those guys. I did everything I could. You know, the Navy, fuck, they spit on me. Literally. Literally. Let's get the first pitch out. World Series 2020. Not on Balco. Spygate. What kind of gate? It's always something, right? Fucking baseball mirrors politics. Knock the cover off that one. Right to fucking off. That was a nice hit, man. Maybe it'll be a good series. I'm rooting for the Phillies. I know it's a long shot. You know, don't get me wrong. I like the Astros. I don't like the cheating part of it, but I like it to be, you know. And Justin, talk about like fine fucking wine. He just gets better and better every fucking October. I mean November, and soon to be December. It's like football. They said that, you know, the Super Bowl now is, I think, in March. U.S.S on chemo. Yeah. Can't hit Verlander. No, who can? Fucking wind caught that one. Where's the train? I've been trying to put it through that hoop for years. Well, knock the cover off that one. Oh. That one didn't go very far. Oh my God, like I said, all Astros pitching. That pitching's so good. Fuck. Come on. There's a hit. In the gap. Bryce Harper on. Hope to watch Rashid get the trifecta on Sunday. That's down the fucking line. That's got chalk. That's influential cases. That one's trouble. And the kind of hits I like. Beat them out. Not much long ball. That's all baseball is. 100-mile-an-hour pitching. 500-foot fucking shots, right? Ain't much strategy. It's fucking disgraceful. The Navy should be fucking ashamed of themselves. When Barack Obama, 32 ships sent in. They wanted to evacuate every man, woman, and child, civilian and military. John Holdren, Rahm Emanuel. What? He's the ambassador there now? Hope he doesn't get cancer. Reaching for him, man. That's it. One last chance. Pitching's gonna be too tough, I think. So. Boy, did the Navy drop it. What kind of cheating will there be this series? Seems they always come up with a new brand, don't they? Well, just the fact that the World Series is in November is fucking disturbing as hell. Let's go Dave McNally. Fuck. Oh, that's a shot there. Disgraceful. What the United States, it just proves you who owns this fucking country, including the military. It's disgraceful. It is absolutely fucking disgraceful what they did to these guys. What they did to our children, our youth. Cancer is so aggressive, it's so much younger now. The cover-up of Fukushima is the greatest crime in human history. It's disgraceful. It's disturbing. Anybody that's hierarchy in the Navy should be beyond disgusted at themselves. They should get down on their fucking hands and knees and beg God for fucking mercy. Ask for forgiveness. Like I said, if the Navy had any fucking integrity, they would reach out to Kevin Blanch and say, hey, let us make a donation to your cause. You know, in the name of the U.S.S. Reagan soldiers, and donate that coat. Yeah, right. Yeah, like they did my dad. Like they did him. A swimmer who went to Tokyo is now fighting for her life with cancer. She sent me that shirt. I told her, I emailed her just now, I got your back. Just like I did with Kakao Iki's. They ain't got mine. I got these guys back too. I got all yours too. You just don't know. Kevin Blanch, the ultimate broken record. You gotta drip. You gotta drip. That sign has been everywhere. Talk about a museum piece. Wow. Stay tuned.